Happy Saturday. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my weight loss series. This right here is part 1. Let's get started. Now, this is me. This is also me. How did I go from this to this? I'll share each and every detail in this video and throughout this series. But before that, let's have a glance at how it all started.
So, this is me back in 2018 when I weighed the heaviest. I was around 88 to 89 kgs and not just physically unfit but also extremely unhealthy mentally. To be honest, it didn't matter to me a lot in the beginning, but as I grew up, bullying started. Also, I started developing health problems such as irregular menstrual cycle, acne, and so much more. As a response to it, I barely did anything. Instead, I started to ignore my health and found my escape in food itself. Now, if you see, I do not have much pictures to show you guys because I hardly got clicked. And even if I did, I used to spend hours editing those pictures and trying to make myself look leaner. As I grew up, I started ignoring myself and my health even more. And every day was a struggle for me because I was extremely unhappy with the way I looked and felt. I felt terrible each and every single day and started comparing myself to everybody around. I hated myself to a point that I stopped looking in the mirror and struggled each and every day to get out of my bed. I reached a saturation point when my health became worse and I started developing a number of problems. And finally, the doctor suggested me to lose all that weight because, as a matter of fact, I was extremely obese. I finally decided that it's time that I should start. I started eating healthy, moved more, took stairs wherever I could, and bit by bit, I started to enjoy all of this. I'm not gonna lie, it was an extremely difficult thing initially, but I kept reminding myself that I'm worth so much more and I cannot let myself down. I became so dedicated towards not only my physical health but also my mental health, and this was the best decision that I have taken by far. Now, all of this sounds quite easy and quick, but believe me, the road is not that simple. There were many failures, many struggles and hurdles, but what kept me going was me, myself. It was my own belief and expectations that I had for myself and the fact that I could not let myself down in my own eyes. There were a number of struggles. I failed quite a lot of times. Many times, I thought of quitting it all and getting back to my comfortable life that I had earlier. It was very difficult for me to push my own self. I hated exercising, but I did it any which ways. It was extremely difficult for me initially because I was a foodie, and it was very difficult for me to see my friends going out, enjoying, going to cafes, having that food that I love to. But I knew that this path is not going to be easy, but I decided to stick by it no matter what comes. When my friends used to enjoy all that yummy food in the college canteen, I used to bring my own lunchbox every single day and eat that only. I was so consistent to my diet and exercising that I used to wake up at 5 in the morning, go for a morning walk or run, then go to my college, come back and go to the gym. I don't know from where I got that power, but I think the inner me, the belief that I had in myself kept me going. Now, I won't lie. Initially, I was doing all of it because I wanted to fit in the societal expectations of what they perceive as beautiful. Even I wanted to look like other girls in my college who I always admired. I always compared myself to them, and I wanted to do it only because of the looks. But later, I realized that this is so much more. It is a path, a self-discovery that I truly enjoyed. I later did it for my own health, for my own mental and physical health. And believe me when I say this is the most beautiful time of my life. It was difficult but oh so worth it. I weigh 60 kgs now. Yes, I have lost around 26 to 27 kgs and I'm proud of it. But this journey was beyond these numbers on the scale. It was a road to my own self discovery, a path whose every step that I took was worth it. I might not be certified or educated enough to give you guys advice on this, but after this year long journey, I have so much to share, so much mistakes that I made, which I want to share with you guys. And I will do it through this series. But before that, you have to remember that you have to do all of it for the right reasons. Do it for your own mental and physical health and not because you want to fit in those societal expectations. You're worth it now and always will be. See you in the next episode. Don't forget to love yourself and your body and nurture every part of it every single day.